Zayne from FineReport company. And then today our topic is that the comparison between FineReport and FanBI. So FineReport is more like a exterior designer dashboard function, and FanBI is for the self-service. So first, I will introduce myself. I'm Zayne. I come from FanRuan, and I'm a technical expert for the Russian market. And if you have any question about FanBI or FineReport, you can connect me directly. And if you have some confused about the solution about FanBI or FineReport, we also can provide it to you. Okay, so today our topic have 4 parts. The first one is the difference between FineReport and FanBI. We will show you what is for the FineReport and what is for the FanBI. And the second one is I will introduce the designer of FineReport. It is different from FanBI because all the operation on the FanBI is on the browser, and for FineReport we have a special designer. And the third part is how to make a report in the FineReport. And the last one is what's the usage in FineReport. Okay, let's go to the first part. So as we can see, FineReport is mainly for the IT department because FineReport needs you to have a basic SQL knowledge. In addition, if you want to have some special style for your company or for yourself, you also need to have the skills of JavaScript. In one word to summarize the FineReport, if you know the SQL knowledge and the JavaScript, you can do anything you want. So that the FineReport is for the complex reports. And we also have the function about data entry to collect the data from outside to the database. And also we can print out the sheet which made by FineReport, and we have a 3D model in FineVision. And the FanBI is for the business users. It means that every user can self-service to analyze the data by themselves. So that it is mainly to support the common report of the analysis data, daily analysis data for the business users. So for FanBI, it is for the self-service dataset and some because FineBI has the spider mode to extract data. We also can have our to support a big amount of data, and also we have the overlap analysis to draw, jump, and so on. Okay, and the difference between FineBI and FineReport, you can see our workflow is the same. It's we need to prepare the data and get data from the data source. And then we make some dashboard to publish and view. But for FineReport, this is the top manager and business to make a need, and then IT department to respond to the need and to finish the dashboard. And for FineBI, IT department just need to prepare the data, and all the analysis can be realized by the business users, also can be top managers, and everyone can analyze data by themselves and view the dashboard. And for FineReport, it is real-time data because we don't extract data from the database, but for FineBI we can extract the data from the database. Okay, let's go to the next part. I will introduce the FineReport designer. And first of all, we also need to prepare data first because we need to have some database. Also, in FineReport, we have some plugin to support like OLAP Cube and SAP dataset. In addition, we support the file data source, program data source. So if we connect this source in the FineReport, we also can use this data in the FineBI. And then the application layer is that all the permission can be set in the single template, in the single dashboard. Also, we can set up the permission for the whole dashboard or for one component or for some data. And we also can allocate the permission on the platform. And you can create your dashboard on your local server and then migrate to the public server. And you also can remote to connect to the public server to design. And this report can be published directly on the server. And about the operation log, access log, this is also same like FineBI. We will record every step that you operate. And about the managed platform, we use the same platform with FineBI. So we use the same user management, right management. So if you integrate the FineBI and FineReport in one platform, you just need to have one set user management and the permission management. And so if you have the two sets, we also provide the plugin to help you to switch from FineBI to FineReport. Okay, and about the analysis data on the dashboard. For FineReport, we use the designer to customize our style by JavaScript. And also we have a lot of types of chart in the table. You also can have some overlap operations like join, jump. And for view the dashboard, we also use the browser to view it. And you may have some filter or condition. You also can query the different results from the different conditions. And we also can print out the sheet or export the sheet as a Excel file, PDF file, and so on. Okay, and this is our application architecture of FineReport. So first, we also have the independent deployment and the embedded deployment like FineBI. You can deploy in the Tomcat, JBoss, and WebShare, and so on. And then we need to prepare the data. It's like the FineBI to connect to the database. And also in FineReport, we support the JSON data. And then we make the report on the designer. Designer is like Excel we have the most function in the Excel. We also have in the FineReport. And then if we also have the plugin to support the Word reports, you also can make the dashboard like to drag and drop in the Word. And the usage is first we can view it online because this is the main usage is to display our analysis to others. So we can view it online on the browser, and then we have the task schedule to send the scheduled email for inform something, and print and export the analysis we need. So the last management is like the FineBI. We use the same permission control, user management, and the same single sign-on. Okay, this is our interface of the designer. So you see, this is the Excel-like interface and allow you to drag and drop the data columns to corresponding the cells. And the rows and the columns can be extended freely. If you first set up 3 rows, you also can extend it by yourself. And the Excel file can be imported to create the reports. When you have some analysis on the report and you made some original functions in the Excel, you can directly import this file to FineReport, and it will keep the formulas as well in our FineReport dashboard. Okay, so next is the brief introduce about how to make the FineReport, how to make the report in the FineReport. So there are the 4 main types. The first one is the common report. This is the traditional report like the FanBiai. We can manage the sales, aligning sales, or expand the sales. This supports the traditional reports such as you have a group table, cross table, or the pie chart, column chart. And about the aggregation reports, it is for irregular reports. It means that in one dashboard, maybe you have several independent modules, and you don't want that affect each other, but you want to keep them in one dashboard. You can use the aggregation reports so that you also can drag and drop the independent components into the FineReport designer. And then if you want to expand the sales, it won't affect other components in this dashboard. And about the FineVision, this is a 3D dashboard and also can made as a storyboard. It is the same to drag and drop the components, include the maps, the 3D cities, the chat, and the video. So about the FineVisions, you can download the materials and import the 3D modules you want and make the analysis to link the map and the data. And about the word report, as this name, it is a word style report. So you can make some functions, fixed functions, and make some fixed chat table in the Word. And you also can change the data source to change the data you want, and you will get the fixed dashboard about to analyze your data. Okay, this is an example about our common reports. This is easy to realization like this cross chat and about cross table and the group table. So this is very easy to realize in the FineReport. It is a little same like the FineBI dashboard. Okay, about the aggregation report, it's a special solution for the irregular report. So when you have the various indicators, or you have the complex table head as this, you have the different table heads, you can use the aggregation report to analyze this data, and so that you don't need to repeatedly merging the cells again. And this is the FineVision. This is a very beautiful and breathtaking function in our FineReport. So this is some demo about our FineVision, and I will show you 2 videos about how it works and what it looks like. Okay, right now we can play the video. So as you can see, we have the map or the park monitor dashboard. We have well-made park, and you click the car, you can see how long when he come in, and what's the car number, and how long he parked here, and what's the fee he counts. Okay, and we go to about another case. So I will play it. So when I click somewhere, and the map will link to here, and all the data will link to this area. So you can see you click this health center, and the data will go to analyze the data about which one you choose, and the map will show which one you choose as well. Okay, and the last report is a word report. So as we can see, it is like a word style word, and all the word function you can use here, and you can fix the functions now this is an example about this word report. For example, you made the functions here, and you made drag the chat here, and then you choose the data source, and you will get the analysis here. And also you can use the word functions and FineReport functions. And then I will show you the usage about FineReport. So we have the main and four main functions different from FineBI. So the first is the export. You can see FineBI also can export as an Excel and a PDF, and in FineReport, you also can export it as a Word file, and we have the file style by ourselves. This is a FineReport style. When you export as this type, you can directly put this dashboard to another server, and he can directly view it. He can directly view this dashboard on his server. And the second function is that prints. You can connect to the print functions to the FineReport. And about all the reports, there is a button about the print. And you can print out the sheet, the chat, the table, anything you want. Maybe you want to you need to prepare the materials for some project. You don't need to print on the browser by the browser print functions. FineReport will have these print functions by itself. Okay, and we go. And the third one is the parameter. This is more powerful than the parameter in the FineBI. You can customize the parameter in the SQL statement, and also you can bind some widget. For example, the small widget, you can pass the parameter, and you can. This is very powerful to use the SQL statement with the parameter, so that you can customize your style or the data you want to join the query. And the last one is the very powerful functions in FineReport as well. This is the data entry. So what's the difference from FineBI? FineBI is to analyze the data in the database, but this data entry can collect the data. Right now, you can see I have an example. I made this example you need to fill something in this sheet. And after you submit this sheet, it will import the data you filled directly to the database. And then the data will stored in the database, and FineReport and FineBI can analyze the data in the database. Also, we support a lot of types, for example, text, number, phone number, and the chat box, the button, password, and so on. We have a lot of widget styles to fill it. And also, we have the validation about validation data about the data entry. So we can set up some box. It is required. If you don't fill this box, it can't be submitted. And also, for example, about your phone number in Russia, the number is 10. And if you fill the 12, 13, if you set up the row, you also can't submit. You can't pass the validation. And if you set up the row, you must submit. If you have any error, you also need to submit. We also provide the button to click for the mandatory submission. It's enable you to submit if the data verification is failed. And in addition, we also can import from the Excel in the data entry. For example, you want to make some, you have the data in the Excel files. For example, if you don't use FineReport, you need to use the ETL tools to convert the data to the database. And in this way, you can directly import the Excel data into the database. Also, you can process the data, you can delete some rows, add some new rows. And if you can sign the first 5 rows. It is also possible to import this. And also, we enable you to present the title or context area, so that when you upload the Excel, it will intelligently recognize the context you want to import, and that's the context will be imported to the database. And if you have 3 sheets or 4 sheets in one Excel files, we also support you to import the data from multiple sheets. Okay, that's all for my today's speech. And thank you for your listening. And if you have any question about FineReport, any functions, you also can connect me and Global. Thank you.